Alright, well, welcome to day 3. This covers the week of 7-3 to 7-9, and it's gonna include the days Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7-5, 7, and 8. That is because I intended it to also include a Monday, but Monday was not going to be an option for me, to the point that I didn't even do any basic stretches on Monday because my back was killing me. I had to help put up a tent Sunday, and a top, along with other things. Basically,
Keep your posture straight.
it was,
3, 2,
it was not a good
1,
time.
go. Alternate bringing your
I
knees up,
really
stretch the
overextended
rib
myself with the tent, just because I had to
bone.
like
Stretch, target
stand
the rib
still and
bone,
just
thighs.
hold it up, just
Last
barely, up,
yes, just like that.
and I,
Heel lift stretch.
no,
Bring
I.
the insides of your ankles up toward the ring con.
So I did the smart decision of, instead of doing the 4 days that I wanted to, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, and then weekend, I did Tuesday. This is the beginning of Tuesday.
Take a big step forward and drop your hips.
I'm going to cut out these
Breathe in as you extend your leg. Breathe
the
out as you
warm-ups
pull it
from
back. You should be
any
able to
future
feel the
days
back muscles.
for non-starting days. I'm gonna have
Let's do one more.
I'm gonna have the intro stretches for every week, and the outro at the end.
Looking great.
But otherwise, it'll just be the
Finally,
ones.
Spread your feet.
So day 2 will begin
Raise the ring con
with
above your
the
head and lean to the side.
the
Face forward without letting your head drop.
what you call it. It'll start with the intro talking like, "Hey, thanks for joining. Do you want to up the difficulty, etc." And then go right into levels. But I want to have at least one of the dynamic stretches in every time. It's important to make a habit of exercise. Yep. Rewards I think are the fact that I'm eating more, so I'm rewarding my body with more food, which is ironic. I don't know how much the actual exercise is losing me weight as much as I'm eating more, because I'm a lot hungrier now with all this exercise I'm doing. So it's like, am I actually going to be gaining weight because of this? Who knows? They could be in danger. Danger. This level, though, makes me wonder about how later levels are gonna go. Because as we're gonna see, this isn't completely linear. Well, it is, but it's got branching paths. Oh, I think I paused here because my leg strap was too loose. I need to figure something out with it, because I feel like I'm either doing it too loose or too much on. Like, I think all the bending and stretching is digging into my leg during play, so it's definitely too tight. But I also don't want to keep it too loose, because then it's falling down and not staying on. I missed so many boxes there, no. Yeah, it's there right there. There's like, hey, come back to this stage later. I don't know if there's gonna be something that you get for doing it. It seems like that,
Keep it up.
like that goes somewhere completely different.
Outstanding. Good.
So it's like, am I gonna be finding a secret exit? Or are there secret exits in this game?
Select a skill.
It confuses me.
Front press.
Yeah, Monday I was feeling really, really bad, so I wouldn't have been able to do like any of this. This alone would have just taken me right out. Just this one front press.
Very nice. Awesome.
So then,
Yes.
oh, I can't tell if that's the video skipping a lot, which I did have some problems with my capture card this week, so hopefully that's not gonna be too bothersome.
Let's pick up the pace. Great. Yes. Yes. 3. Come on. Right up.
Yeah, what's with all those? That's not good.
Your legs bend slightly.
I had no idea that it was having all these problems, and I can't exactly do a test recording or anything like that just because the way Ring Fit works. So, but anyway, when it actually got to Tuesday, I was feeling a lot better. Like, I still had a little bit of soreness, but nothing too much. Like, it wasn't anything like, I can't exercise today. I figured, I feel good enough. It's just the tiniest little bit of soreness, and so I went into it.
Slowly return.
And I don't regret it, though. Though, at the same time, at the end of this session,
You should feel it in your stomach.
I was completely out of it. Like, by the end of this, I was breathing extremely heavily and unevenly. So I don't
Overhead press.
think I overdid it, because the session wasn't, like, any longer than normal. I'm pretty sure I went for 11 minutes for this one. I can't exactly look ahead, because then I'd lose my place, but
Okay.
I think I went for about 11 minutes this session, which is about normal for what I've been doing.
That one's down. Keep going. Select a skill.
With battles here, I'm wondering if the enemies are like pausing on like within a timer, like,
Okay. Let's
or if it's
move.
like random, or
Doing this on a hard floor.
'cause like the boss, it seems like he'll take breaks on a timer just to give you a chance to win. Normal enemies, I'm not sure if it's like, I mean, this is early game still, all that stuff, so it's like
Good.
they have to make sure you're able to get through the game with all your hearts,
Your sweat is so shiny and
or with
beautiful.
how few hearts you have.
All right.
I think I was taking a drink there. Oh, and I didn't realize this is Blue Floyd. No, I missed probably an EXP medal. This level made me realize that 100% isn't based off of the EXP medals like I thought it was. Like, I spent the entire time thinking, oh, if you want 100%, you need to get all 3 EXP medals. But no, at the end of this world, it's going to tell me I completed the world just fine. But it makes me wonder, what do I get if I come back to this world and do the levels do the level correctly? Or like do the secret path, go to that upper path. Once I get whatever the power is that allows me to jump higher, I will
Turn
have
your
to.
exercise into experience
I'll have to
points
do
with
it.
a victory pose. Charge your SWAT power, but don't overextend yourself. Release victory!
Victory!
Lightly cover the IR motion camera with the pad of your right thumb as shown.
The more I do this, the more I think, yeah, no, this is definitely not doing anything. I might actually start skipping it after a while, but for now, I want to keep doing it. Like, oh man, 157. That's like my max always, and
Wow!
I don't know, I don't know. But also, I was planning to go 3 stages. But I think, I mean, I guess if you count this as a stage, it's a mini game. But I was planning on doing 3 stages, but by the end of the second stage, I was completely done. I think this was enough to like make 2 stages be all I could do. But this, I do wonder how many minigames it's gonna be, because this is... I actually found this extremely fun. It's very simple, very rudimentary. It's just pushing in and out on the ring con. And you just hit all the robots.
Ready? Go!
It starts out pretty simple. It's like, oh, get the gold robot. It's like, no, I'm gonna get them all. I figured it was gonna get to a point where you can't get them all. But no, you could definitely get them all. It just, you gotta be fast.
In on the ring con as you breathe out. Keep it up.
And now it's about to get pretty rough. Yep, here it comes. Now there's gonna be in, out. Luckily there's time for mistakes. And now here comes a rush mode. This is where it really gets tough. Luckily some of them just keep overlapping each other. I do wonder how long they stay out for.
Perfect.
But I managed to just get it perfect. I don't know how, but just barely managed to get it. Rank S. So now I'm gonna have to get perfect in all the minigames, and that's going to make me regret everything because completionist. I assume Robo Ruiner is the S rank medal.
Oh,
And now we're at the second stage, and now we're getting this guy who is afraid of monsters, which, reasonable. Given we have magic exercise powers, and that's the only reason why we're able to defeat them. Around here, I'm feeling like I'm a little tired, but that's natural, that's normal.
when you want to vacuum something up,
I'm not feeling too bad.
size.
I keep wondering why it keeps reminding me, hey, here's the controls. Like, it's a good thing, where it's like, I don't need to be reminded of the controls, I'm good. Please stop telling me about ring pull and ring press over and over again. Please, I've already done it 2 times this stage. Stop telling me about it. And here, we're getting a split path.
You did it.
Again, once again, split path, which is the right one, because they both lead to 3 enemies.
Select a skill and attack. Knee to chest.
Why did I start with knees to chest? Why didn't I start with AoE? I guess I just wanted to get rid of one of the enemies.
Squeeze your abs as you bend your knees.
Oh, I think this is the point where I realized, wait a minute.
Keep it up.
Something with cause I mentioned in the first week that there are Pokemon elements in that.
Excellent.
If you match the colors, you get bonus damage. You don't start with that. That is something you will earn, which we'll see this week that I earned that.
Excellent.
So it's like, why am I not getting bonus damage? I'm confused. I thought it was if you match the exercise, you get extra damage.
3. Well done. Yes. Yes. 1 left. You made it. Stand up. No need to rush though.
I like how your character rushes up. I'll still be on the floor and my character will already be standing. Like, even if I am taking my time to just give me a moment, let me take a drink from the floor, because I have my cup in a way I can reach it from the floor if I really, really need it.
Select a skill. Front press.
Maybe I was hoping to take him out so I would take less damage. Maybe I was thinking RPG elements. Even though, again, this is still the early stages, so it's like, they're not gonna force you to die at all. It's not gonna be any real problem with that.
Good job. Nice.
I think once we get into the next world and the worlds later, yes, it is going to start actually being a problem.
3. Fantastic. Keep it up. Excellent. You should feel it in your stomach when you breathe out.
I will say I do think this has been helping me also get to sleep in general. Not always. Some nights I'm just still having issues getting to sleep. And having weird dreams and like nightmares that
And slowly.
aren't related to this. Even before I started this, I was having these weird nightmares and all that. Not sure what the cause is.
Squeeze.
And I have like changed my diet to like have less caffeine. I've been trying to snack less. Though I am eating normal meals more.
Okay, let's go. Be sure not to raise your chin. Great. All right. Keep it up.
I don't know,
Okay. Amazing.
I'm feeling a lot of different things in my body.
Okay.
I might have to make a couple more changes and stuff just to get the full benefits and effects of what I'm hoping for. But anyway, yeah, back to... Right there, that battle was not super long, but long enough that... Alright, now I'm really feeling it. We started the stage with like 4 minutes on the timer. We're already up to 7. So that was like a 2.5 minute fight almost, or however long it was. And that was just the exercise time that it took. So now I'm starting to get really tired.
You got it.
And even though I was like, oh, my HP, I need to watch my HP for that, it immediately healed me up to full afterwards with... Yeah, you could see the other enemies down below. What happens if I miss that jump? What path does that take me on? It makes me wonder, do I want to go back and do this stage as well when I have the ability to jump? Do I redo 2 of World 2? Or are there's the requests in Future World? Starting in World 3, you start getting requests. Are those going to send you back to World 2 stages for those alternate paths? Like that bottom one here in this level... I could have accidentally just fallen down there and taken that path as normal, so that couldn't be, like, anything different.
Score.
So I might one day just come back when I'm a higher level, just that I could just steamroll in one turn, just to see. But we get to the end of this stage, we save this guy. And we got a new enemy, the Scuttlebell.
Chair pose.
This guy has a lot of HP. These are suspect number 1 for abusing the color.
Body muscle.
The color, matching. Also, you may have noticed I stopped after that first rep just because I didn't do it right. So I'm like, I was trying to go slow and be like, alright, make sure I'm stretched out correctly, blah, blah, blah. Because I'm trying to do these exercises correctly. I don't want to
Let's select
just... I mean, I'm doing this whole video series to be like, this is my exercise log. This is how I was feeling through the week. This is issues I had. This is my thoughts on the game so far. There's no point in doing all this, putting all this extra work in beyond the game if I'm not going to take it seriously.
Okay.
Also, once again, you heard the
All right.
muffled thud there. I was trying to go slower with the lifting because I thought you should go slower with the lifting. No, you actually should go faster as far as the game is telling me. You go down slow, you go up fast. But even though, I guess tip in the corner there is going down fast, up fast.
Excellent. One left. Flawless. Abguard.
I don't know if it's just it wasn't registering right. The ring con needed a what's the word? A refresh.
Keep going. Select a skill.
Also, I keep doing the chair pose because I keep thinking, but what about the extra damage? What about the extra damage? And it's only really after this episode that I'm like, alright, there's no extra damage, or this day.
Slowly return to the starting position. Open your chest when you raise your arms.
This is so strong though. It's only a few reps, but oh my gosh, 120. I think this next attack kills it, so I don't see the full effect.
Be sure to stay hydrated. Overhead press.
I decided to go overhead press just as I am trying to keep varied. I want to keep varied.
Push it.
I want to do every different thing I can do. So 8 times, well no, it increases the more you do, because that's 8.
Great.
That should be 24. Nope, that did 9.
Excellent. Awesome. Well done.
That went 25 to 33, so that was 8 again.
Okay. Amazing. Nice. Amazing.
Okay, 59.
Okay.
So that would be 9. That would be 9 again. So yeah, I went up to 9.
Great hustle.
Never mind then.
Keep it up.
It must have been 24, not 25. Level up. And here's the last attack I'm going to be getting for a while. As in a while, I mean like all of day 4, I didn't get a new attack. But we'll be seeing that one next level. Victory! I do feel like that victory pose also is like a meant to be like a final stretch. This is to stretch you out. If there's any tense muscles, this will pull them out. And I don't know if that is what the intention is, but because it feels refreshing at the end there. So like I don't know if that's just like we have to end the level in a cool way, or if that stretch at the end is meant for something. But hey, we saved the guy, and now he's running off. Bye. Thanks for the help. The real Drago. Oh no, he isn't the one to attack people? What? I'm surprised that they put as much work into like dialogue and all that as they did with this game. Like, it is Ring Fit Adventure, and they're trying to be an RPG, and they're trying to do an actual story. And at this point, I'm like, no, I must stop. I must stop. Yeah, there's a dark power controlling the dragon, and not the dragon is evil. And capture taken. I'm starting to take pictures of those at the end of every day just to see at the end. Oh, also this. Focusing on my upper body. It's going to tailor these
Static stretching.
to what I'm doing. But I'm going to skip ahead now. So I did see some new exercises with that one. It's tailored for you because you were working your upper body more. So I like that. It's that the static stretches aren't all the same. It's not just random. It's tailoring those based on what you did during the day. But that's it for day 3. All right, and now day 4. Day 4 was I took a break. Like I said, I did Tuesday. And then, fit battle settings. This, I need to check this. I didn't understand this, the way it's worded. You'll complete sets, including switching sides. Is it saying that I'll do stuff outside of battle, or is it just the in-battle exercises are all complete? I've been doing the overhead press lately. Yes, because it's one of the skills you start with me with, and it's super simple. Today I decided, let's increase the challenge to a 15. Just by 1. I didn't want to do anything fancy, I just up it by 1 because I think I could handle it, because... Okay, so Tuesday why did I stop here? I don't know why I stopped there, but Tuesday I got really tired at the end, but then through Wednesday's recovery I didn't feel too sore afterwards. It was just, I needed to get a shower, I needed water, I needed to just breathe. Oh, the 5 special powers. And we're gonna get one of them after this boss.
Alright.
But no, Tuesday, really hard. Wednesday, the recovery was pretty good. I was able even to do some mild stretching just randomly through the day. I felt good. And so Thursday, we come to Thursday where I do this. So I decided, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna increase the... see how I do. And if I don't like it, I could just go back down. But now...
Okay, for this door.
I wonder if the difficulty affects these.
That's it.
Cause this is hard. This is a lot harder than I expected.
That's how you open those doors.
I guess it's pushing down the Joy-Con, or the Ring-Con, and the Joy-Cons aren't easy to push in.
Doing great.
But now there's 2 in a row.
Great. If you're having a tough time, be sure to take plenty of breaks.
Get the medal.
Yay!
And now here's 3 in a row.
Shit.
1, 2.
Good.
And I do really like how they mimic you in the game. Like, hey, you're turning the Ring-Con a bunch. You can tell on that one I was starting to get really tired.
Drago.
That made my arms sore enough. I like how the music swells when you're getting close to the boss, but going into this boss, I was already pretty tired. Just 'cause of those pinwheels. Those pinwheels are tough. But then, dude has 2 random enemies with him.
But that won't deter me. I have a partner now. Together we'll defeat you.
We'll defeat you.
You were?
That's just Bowser. That's just the Bowser laugh. Also, you could tell their models changed the moment he dropped them.
Those things look like they pack a punch. You should take out the hand enemies first.
You should take out the hand enemies first. Yeah, let's not do that.
Progress.
I think maybe here we're still thinking just a little bit like, okay, yeah, I know that there's no difference in damage, but maybe I'm also doing it because,
If you could. Great. Neat. Keep it up.
maybe I wanted to see how well my arms could handle it after the pinwheels. I already forget. That might have been my reasoning, like, I had all those pinwheels. Let's see if I could do this normal basic, because this is the one I find easier. I find this one easier than the overhead press.
Great. Sharp. Okay. Increase your pace. All right. Keep it up. Very nice.
But I wanted to do damage to the boss in addition to just getting rid of the Scuttlebells. He also takes breaks, but he also takes 2 turns to even do 1 attack, so that's good. Alright, so this one, Standing Twist. Rhythm won't affect the power, but the amount that you swing around does. This one took a bit for me to get used to doing. You're gonna notice a lot of thuds for this one.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Anytime it doesn't make the twing sound, that's me failing.
The center of your body from wobble. Left, right, halfway there. Left, right, left, 10 more. Left, right, right, 5 more. Left, right, left.
I want to stay quiet there just for hearing the noises. You could hear that a couple of them. I did it. I don't know if it was too slow, too inaccurate with the motions. It took me a bit to really get that one going.
Keep going. Select a skill.
But I eventually did. You'll also notice, let's see, did this number of reps for this change? No, this is still 6 reps. If you look at the longer attacks, it went from 14 reps, because on difficulty 14, I was doing 14 reps of each thing. So it would be, I think it was 8, I think it was 8 normal reps, 6 speed reps. Now it's 10 normal reps. We'll see on the overhead press that or the front press that I'm about to do. You'll see it. I need to do 16. 10 normal reps and 6 sped up reps.
Okay.
Yep, 16. And 6 of the icons are blue, or the bar.
Fantastic. Good job.
So it's not a linear jump. That, or when it said it increased my difficulty by 1, it secretly increased it by 2. So that's, I gotta go check that as well for next week of, hey, did they actually increase my difficulty more than it said?
Amazing.
Because I would expect it would be 9 normal reps and 6 speedy for a 15. But maybe they can't do that because of,
Flawless. Amazing.
What's the word? I'm,
There's more.
what am I? Alright, yeah, he just gets 2 attacks here suddenly for some reason. The fact that I got rid of the Scuttlebell is a good thing. But, 2 attacks... Oh, no,
Standing twist.
yeah, they can't go completely linearly upward just because damage numbers. They don't want to make you super overpowered, I'm thinking, is the thing.
Right.
So if they did like, oh, you just get an extra attack of 8 damage. But no, they're gonna lower your damage while at the same time increasing your number of reps. So I'm pretty sure my damage per hit went down,
5 more. Left. Right. Left.
but my number of reps went up. Or like, because that's part of why you see attacks scale the more reps you do. It'll go 8, then 9, then 10. Or maybe that is just, maybe they don't increase or decrease the damage. Maybe it's just when you get to the higher reps, your multiplier gets higher.
Okay, let's go. Keep your toes from pointing inward. Excellent. Amazing.
But this is doing 6 now, usually that's doing 8.
Sharp.
So I think number of reps does lower your damage. But also it could just be this boss has a higher defense value, because you have an attack and a defense value.
Wonderful. Okay.
That's an annoying bit of the game is,
Fine work.
you can't really tell what numbers you have. As far as an RPG go, you have like, oh, your attack is 30. Okay, but I just did 63 damage, 69 damage, 76 damage. What is an attack of 30 mean?
Perfect! A tough one, but you can do it. Need to check.
I should have did yoga there, because normally I'm doing 120 with that. And that last attack did 101. If I had done yoga, I'd be able to tell, okay, so that's the value. So that is actually just a really strong attack.
This with your legs off the floor works your ass. Very nice. Well done.
Or maybe difficulty actually made my overall damage go completely down. I don't know. There's a lot of, I don't know. That's the big thing I don't like in RPGs is when the game doesn't properly give you all the info you may want or need for, like, proper RPGing.
All right.
How many hearts is 4 hearts?
Okay.
Because it's like there's a small section of heart, I think there's a medium section of heart, and then there's the full heart and the empty. So is it like each heart section is 3 HP? Is it just 2 HP and I'm misremembering there being a small and a medium?
Okay. Neat. One left. Right on. You
So he's gonna attack me here. How much damage am I gonna take? So let's see. I have a quarter heart. Or no, I have 3/4 and a like half of a quarter. So let's see. I'm doing the block.
stomach, not your arm.
Yeah, see that one looks small.
Careful. You don't have many hearts.
So it looks like that was medium. So each one being so full to medium to low to none would be 3. So I had a medium, so that's 2. It took out an entire quarter, that'd be 5. And then another 2, that's 7. Did the boss just do 7 damage to me? Or are there deeper numbers to this that I just don't know because
Fantastic.
I know the main point of the game is the exercise and I'm enjoying that, but the gamer part of me is like, but the RPG elements, I don't understand this. What are you doing to me? These elements, tell me more. Give me proper answers.
Excellent. Very nice. Perfect. Great. Keep it up.
No, it's
Well done. Increase your pace.
it doesn't matter too much though, I guess. And again, we're still early in the game to the point that the game wasn't gonna let me lose this unless I just did all my exercising wrong. But that gets you the end of the second boss, and had I not missed some coins, coins, whatever, I'd be at over 1,000 money. But I got 2 whole levels out of that. I expected a new skill for level 10. Nope. I'm 4 EXP over.
Now turn your exercise into experience points with a victory pose. Charge your squat power, but don't overextend yourself. Release to victory!
Yeah, let's celebrate this destroyed temple.
Lightly cover the IR
It's gonna
motion
cost
camera
thousands
with
to
the pad of
fix
your right
this.
thumb, as shown. Measuring. Please do not move your thumb.
Please do not move your thumb. I can't tell if I'm moving my thumb because I'm breathing heavily. Because that was a long boss fight. And yet it says that was only 144, which is like my lowest heart rate yet. So I don't even know what to think. I'll give your power back, the one I kept anyway. And here we go, the first of the 5 powers. See ya. But color coding.
I feel my power returning! Got it!
You're still a ring. You're still just a floating ring. Though I guess floating is special in itself. But yes, now we got the Pokemon element. Now giving enemies matching exercise colors will make them take more damage. But given there's like at least 8 worlds, probably, maybe 10. Because we got 4 more powers to do. That'll be 3, 4, 5, and 6. I expect there's going to be 2 more Drago fights at minimum. So that'll get you to 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I can't tell if this is actually going to be a Drago fight or if it's going to be one of the other bosses. Because I know there's other bosses. And here we're going to see... You completed World 2! Yeah, I completed it, even though I missed some of the medals. So, I guess the medals are optional. And here's this guy again. Smoothie ingredients. We're gonna get another gameplay element in this stage. We're getting 2 in 1 episode. That's wow. Or 1 day. Wow. A shining jewel fall from the sky. Hold it to take a video. I like the... This level was having me think, aw man, I like the visual design of this game again. Like, again, like I said the one other time, it's not any like super fancy graphics. They're more presentable than anything, but they're nice to look at. They're enjoyable to just look at the scenery go by. But we'll get to try out our Pokemon power.
So, don't forget to use an attack that's the same color as the enemy for extra damage. Okay, let's select a skill.
Advantage. I wanted to do this one again because I wanted to practice it because I think I do like it. I'm not sure if I'm getting as many benefits as I would hope out of it.
Left, right, left,
But also, maybe it's just I can't tell. Maybe because
maximum effect.
I am going like full side to full side.
Right, left, 10 more. Right, left, 5 more. Left,
I'm watching his form being like, I'm gonna make sure to copy that next time, make sure to do it better. Because that seems like a good one to be doing. It seems to be like it's gonna be working out the arms, the waist, the chest a little bit. So I don't want to just ignore it.
need your chest.
This one exercises my legs more than my chest, so I don't know why it's considered a chest one.
Okay, let's move. Doing this with your legs off the floor works your abs.
Doing this with your legs off the floor, but
Excellent.
your legs are off the floor because
Nice.
you're pulling them in.
Okay. Nice.
Like, he puts them back down onto the floor at the end.
All right. Yes. Yes. Sharp. Good job.
Sometimes I don't understand some of
Well done.
the advice given.
Down. Abguard.
I did not get up that fast. See? I'm still getting up. I think I took a drink and then started doing the ab guard. But I was still feeling good so far this day. I wasn't like super tired or anything yet.
Overhead press.
Even though we're 8.5 minutes, oh, not 8.5, nearly 9 minutes in. I wasn't feeling like super exhausted like on Tuesday. I was actually feeling pretty good so far.
Great. Nicely done.
Which, again, that's part of why I'm glad I upped the difficulty. Because I think I actually needed it just because at the end of this day, I was feeling not too bad. I was feeling way less tired than any of the other days. I think my body might already starting to acclimate to exercising now. Oh my god, I just realized, did that hit the cliff? He bounced off the cliff. Or did I just imagine that? It looked like he bounced off the cliff.
Score.
Also, we have to catch our breath before we keep running. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. So I slowed down and took another drink. I am definitely feeling a bit tired after that, but not like to the level I was doing the other days. Abdominal press hold.
You've got it.
I don't get this still.
Pushing me into your stomach.
Is this just to be pace changer? Is that doing something that... Because you're supposed to feeling in your stomach, not your chest. Is this somehow working out my stomach? Working out my abs by pushing into them like that? Fox, give me heart.
Yes, it's a treasure
I
chest.
took a heart from the fox. Fox helped me. Fox is good. This one, for some reason, I thought was only going to be one squat. So I'm going low. Oh, okay, I have to do more. Okay, keep going. I thought it was just going to be one big squat to make it open. But now we got smoothies. We now have potions.
Wow.
Spinach smoothies. Gross. I don't like spinach. I don't know how anyone does. It smells terrible. It looks terrible. It tastes terrible. No, thank you. And I missed a jump. I think I could have gotten that one had I been running. I'm not sure, though. Because that looked like, again, another alternate path that... maybe you were supposed to, only get to with the better jump ability. But this one I see, okay, I need to run for this one. And whoop!
Keep it up.
And it rewards you by skipping a battle with 4 enemies. Also, I wanted to make the button on the bottom right was flashing again, so I'm like, stop flashing, I don't want to, stop it, ah! Get rid of all the news, there we go. All the news are gone. And now it's no longer flashing.
That was a great run. Drop your hips. Victory!
Check my pulse, that is never accurate, it seems like. But yeah, it's... that seems weird that they reward you for skipping battle. The battles are the hard parts. The running in place isn't all that bad. But I was already a long session, so I wasn't looking a gift horse in the mouse. Mouse. Yeah, they have a mouse now. Horses have mouses in the mouth. Overhead press hobbyist. Yeah, so it was like, that was my second stage. I wasn't going to push it anymore. I was going to go to the town next time just in case it was an actual level first. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm good. 11 minutes was pretty long. Finish for today. But again, I was feeling way better, even with the difficulty up. I was tired, but nowhere near as much as I was on Tuesday, so... Screenshot. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna push it, but I do feel like I've gotten better at it. And arms and torso, so specific things. And it's over. But yeah, yeah, I don't know, at the end of today, fruits and vegetables, oh boy! All the smoothies, the spinach smoothies, no. I'll stick to broccoli. And cauliflower and enough butter. No, I increased the difficulty level, but it was no problem. I was so tired too. I don't know, maybe I was still feeling it from Sunday. And so the Wednesday recovery was what I need. But that's day 4. And now we're on day 5. Give it up for day 5. Give it up for day 15. Day 15. It's day 5. Voice language. I'm not going to use that, but I'm sure some people do. I do like that the game does give you more features as you do more days. That encourages you to keep doing different days. It's not just, oh, play till you beat it. It's you want to actually keep a little bit at a time every day. Great job. That was a time. Before you fit. Yeah, yeah, what was I saying a second ago? like I said, the way I'm timing it is I'm letting the video run and I'm just not focusing on it, just so that I could get past the dynamic stretches. I'm doing them every day though. I'm doing every stretch I can. This is, hey, you did 5 days, which, yeah. But yeah, I do like that they're giving you a drip feed just to get you to do a little bit every day or every couple days, whatever routine you can get on. Because again, it's not about just doing it all at once. You need to, as you see there, you have an entire exercise log, and this is my exercise log. It's just based on weeks. You want to do a little bit at a time, so it's going to give you a couple little things here and there at a time to keep you coming back, as you should be. But now we get our first town. There's a bunch of things you could talk to, but let's start with the store. General store number 1. I wonder if that means there will be multiple general stores. The smoothie ingredients were stolen. Oh, also, you may notice a bit of cropping at the outside. I'm gonna try and fix it in post. But for some reason, my capture card wasn't working, so I had to insert it into OBS. So I have to, assuming I don't forget, there might be little black bars on the outside to be like, hey, this is cropped difference. There shouldn't be those black bars on the outside. If you're not seeing black bars, I remembered. But anyway, back to the game. We have equipment. And I'm gonna be buying, one of everything just to, well, not one of everything, but one of a top, a bottom, and a shoe, just to be able to up my stats. Again, I don't know what exactly these are doing for my stats, but they're worth a good number of level ups, like 2 to 3, maybe even 4 level ups worth of stats when all is said and done. I'm sure the game expects you to buy it all immediately, but you know, the stats are really, I'm just thinking of it as glamour for now, just because you can't really do much with the clothing besides just, yep, my stats went up. I don't know what that means, but they went up. So it's glamour. It's making my character look better. Well, or different. But it doesn't seem like you can just pick any clothes to have your own look. It's gonna be, you have to actually follow the look of the clothing. So it's not perfect. Maybe at the end game you get the option to just change what you look like and have the better stats. I don't know. For now though, we're on a quest to get a blender. We're going to the General Factory, which looks the same as the temples. So we're going from a factory to a temple, or a temple in a factory in a temple. A weightlifting temple. Yeah, as I was saying before though,
Just pulling you from bolts if the aim seems off. I may be misaligned. Just face
I was saying like several things earlier. I don't know which one I want to go back to, but yeah, if you're seeing black borders, I forgot to edit. If you're not, I remembered to edit. Hopefully that doesn't come with any further issues, because then I can't do the log anymore, at least in terms of video, because I need the capture card to be able to record it all. I could do the pictures from there, but I want to have the actual exercises I did recorded, whether or not I was doing them right, all that stuff.
Well done. Great. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, and
Excellent.
yeah, and as far as the smoothies and the equipment goes, it makes sense that they're not gonna let you do that at the very beginning, just because RPG giving you stuff as you go on.
Amazing. Very nice.
But now it's getting to much more gamey stuff. Now that you're in the game, you've gotten used to things.
Challenge yourself.
Now it's a full-on, alright, we're now a full-on game on top of this is being exercise.
Come on.
We got the Pokemon, we got equipment, we got healing items.
With your legs bent slightly.
There might be more that gets added, who knows, given there's 5 powers and there's 4 more to go. And then there's the multiple paths in the previous areas. There's a lot more that could happen. So all the little minor features being slowly drip-fed
Hey, let's go.
on top is
Focus on working your
further good incentive of take your time with it. You don't have to try and rush to get to all the big stuff. Like now, you don't need to rush to get all the powers and then go back and finally enjoy stuff. You can take it slow, take it at an exercise pace, the pace your body can deal with, etc.
Nice work. Nice work.
God, that guy dies so painfully. 78 experience from level up. But run, and by the time I run enough to the next set of enemies, I'll have leveled up.
You've been working hard. I think you'll probably level up soon.
You'll level up soon, as I miss the boxes. But I didn't miss that one. Level 11. And now I get the knee lift, which I added it, but I might go back to the squat. I don't know, though. Because we'll see when we get into it, but I'm
A ramp perfect for jumping.
not a fan of that one. But here we just got,
Then straight.
there's the same as the treasure chest, basically.
You got it.
But you have to time it with, or not time it, but you have to wait to get onto the pad and then do it. I have to make sure it goes all the way down. I'm not sure if there's a way to jump early or anything. Not like I'm gonna try.
Outstanding.
But now we got jump challenges.
Outstanding. A great effort. Awesome work.
Oh, there's a medal.
Great.
And I stopped running, but you can see that my character stopped there, but I guess I stopped too late. I wanted that medal. I was gonna let it carry me to it and then run back up, but nope.
Then select a skill.
Alright, standing twist, I think with this day, I started to get better at it.
Twist. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right.
Oh, and I did 31
Maximum effect.
for this? It's 31?
Left.
Weird.
Halfway there. Right. Left. Right. 10 more. Left. Right. Left. 5 more. Left. Right. Perfect.
Yeah, that was 31. Weird.
Keep squeezing.
So they're not afraid to give you uneven amounts for the back and forth ones.
Select a skill.
But here we go. I do the chair pose. It's gonna be the next level, I think, that I do the new blue one.
To the starting. Your knees and toes should be parallel and pointing forward.
God, that does so much damage.
Feels great to move your body, right?
I think I've seen pictures of like some people being at like level 250 in this. I wonder if there's a limit to how much you can level up. I'm gonna assume it's like 999. Just so that it's a really, really high limit so that you're not gonna just stop exercising out of nowhere. If you want to keep going, there's a way to keep going. Also, here we go. Knee lift. So this one I have a lot of trouble with just doing correctly. Because it's Rincon down, leg up, Rincon up, leg down, and alternating legs. I keep doing
Left. Get into the groove.
Rincon up, Rincon down,
Halfway there.
leg down, Rincon up, leg up.
10 more.
I'm struggling. Maybe on Monday when I get back into it, I'll get the rhythm back, but I might get rid of this exercise just because it doesn't feel like it's doing anything for me. And I'm unsure of if it's because I'm doing it wrong or if it's just...
Need to chest.
Because that's supposed to be the leg, or yeah, like a leg exercise, because it's...
Okay, let's move.
Yeah, blue means leg.
Careful, not
And it even has the leg icon next to the enemy's health bar to say, hey, that's what it's weak to.
perfect.
So it's like,
Great. Awesome.
it feels more just like I'm bouncing around and just like
Well done.
jumping around. Yeah, like it's exercise, but it doesn't feel like it's working my legs like the squats do. I'm gonna try it a couple more times.
All right.
Monday and Tuesday probably. If after Tuesday I'm not happy with it, then I'll get rid of it and go back to the squat. And I lose damage, but again, the RPG elements don't seem to really matter too much. But I'd rather do exercises that seem to work for me
Stomach.
than to do something try and metagame it. I don't want to just, oh, this does more damage, so I'm going to use this and only this. It's like, it's not worth that. It's not worth it.
Knee lift. Knee lift.
Like, that's why I'm going to... Again, you can't watch me do it, but I'm doing it wrong, and I know I'm doing it wrong. The only reason it's giving me the greats is because I'm pretty sure it only checks the ring con motion. So if I stood completely still and did up and down, it might still give me the greats. Or maybe it is checking the...
To experience point.
Maybe it is checking just to make sure that my leg sensor is bouncing around, because it's like, be energetic, and you can see him jumping around a bunch. So maybe it's checking both ring cons for movement. But otherwise, I think that I could just... I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 times I did just move the ring con by accident,
With the pad of your
and
thumb.
it was giving me the great. So it's like, that's even worse.
Please do not move your thumb.
I want to be doing these exercises correctly. I want to be getting benefits out of them. And if that one's just not working for me, then... yeah, no, I'm just gonna get rid of it. So close to 12. But I got a blender. Oh, gaps! But now we can buy smoothies too. Smoothies for healing, gear for stats, and it's like, hey, you should drink water. And again, the game's kind of keep giving you tips like that, like, remember, drink water. And I got some water right here while I'm recording this too. And it's cold. I've been drinking it all since before it gets cold usually anyway, or before it gets warm anyway. I assume once we get into the next world, I'll be able to blend my own smoothies. But for now, it's just, hey, you could buy these smoothies and ingredients. So I bought one purple one just to see it. I'm sure especially in boss fights they're gonna come in handy going forward. For now though, it's like, nah, I'm good. Oh, I just realized, Ring said there, he used to be able to make smoothies himself. That is probably the power you get next, is the power to make smoothies. Recommended fit skills, blue. I probably should have added the other blue skill, but I didn't. For, I don't know what reason. And this looks familiar. It's almost like we've done this exact stage already.
When you want to vacuum something up, just pull on me from both sides.
I'm hoping that it doesn't going to be a lot of that they're using the same stages over and over, because like I was saying, I do like how these places look, and I want to be able to see them do more of these, just because the different designs they could do, like starting around the water was great. And I think maybe if I fell down there, and there's, again, that's the same as before where there was 3 enemies below, now it's 3 enemies, and then 3 enemies up here, now it's 1 enemy below, 1 enemy up here. So again, it's like there's 2 paths. Which one's better though? And again, this one I really was getting messy and was like getting really conscious about like, am I doing this right? No, I'm doing this wrong. I'm gonna try and get the rhythm right, and again, I'm gonna give it Monday and Tuesday. And if after Monday and Tuesday I still can't get it, I'm going back to the other one. The damage is so good, it almost killed him on it by itself, but it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. This is more legwork than the knee lift is for me.
Slowly return to the starting position.
Win!
Muscles look so happy.
What muscles? I sit in a chair all day. What are you talking about, Ring? I mean, maybe I'll start developing some good muscles with this. Doubtful, but, you know. Yeah, I look more like Tip, if anything. Yeah, that's the exact same box with 3 hearts. The same deer positioning. There's going to be 2 up here with a medal. Same as the other stage. It was even during this episode. Then we go under the waterfalls. There's going to be a fox. Hello, fox. Oh, but there's boxes in the way. Another fox. And some medals on the side. And you can see, I'm like, oh, this is the same stage. I'm not even going to stop to look around. I'm just going to run right through. I don't know how I didn't get those. I was pointing right at them the entire time. Even looking back at the footage, that seemed like I did that, like, right, looking right at it. Now this one, this battle I wasn't sure how I wanted to approach, just because I didn't think I could kill the Stepper in one run, but I did want to weaken it, and it's like, I was going too deep into RPG stuff again. Left, right, left, right, left. I don't know, I'm gonna really try and just focus on keeping things smart. I think though after that one I was starting to feel like really tired, so that's why there was that short pause there. Or maybe it was just I wasn't pushing in the ring con enough. I think at this point I am at least starting to feel tired though, even though it's only been 8 minutes so far. And most of it's been running. But the running is pretty tiring. It's exercise that's making you sweat. It might not be the targeted stuff that's gonna be really building muscles or anything or working your muscles, but it's still something, and that's what's really important.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay. Well done. Nicely done. Increase your pace. Fine work. Great. You got it. 3. You got it. 8. 1 left.
And it's still alive. And like, oh no, they're both alive. I made a mistake. I should have went for the Cannonbell first. Because the Cannonbell is the weaker of the 2 enemies. I think it might have... Does it have? Let's see. Okay, no, it's way weaker of the 2.
Standing twist.
But at this point I figured, okay, this will be enough to kill them off. So I just went for it, and like, you know what, I'm not going to do the single target, I'm just going to get rid of them both. I knew at least the Kennel was gonna die. I couldn't really tell with the frog what HP it had.
Shiny and beautiful.
But even if it had more HP, it would have died with that, by far. The Stepper, as it's called. Nice! But there's the end, with me blinking red of being nearly dead.
Drop
But then that's 2 stages for the days. And it's only been 9:17. So a shorter day to finish off the week, but yeah, I didn't want to push it. If I did a third day, third stage. If I did a third stage, I would have regretted it just for sure. 163, that's my highest yet. How accurate is that? Still probably inaccurate, but now I got 2 mini games, I think that is. Yeah, 2 mini games and the next level. So I'll probably do the 2 mini games to warm up, do the next stage, and then do the boss fight, and then stop, depending on how much the mini games make me do. Assuming I do all that, then that's gonna be a busy day on Monday. But hey, 1 front presses, and I can do custom mode. But alright, here's finally the cooldown that I'm gonna be showing off.
Stretching. You won't need the ring con.
I got a bunch of different new exercises this week between both the days where I did, I was focusing on my back, I was focusing on my legs, I was focusing on my arms. We're gonna give you exercises based on those. But even then, I'm pretty sure I got some of the new exercises in this one without getting the "you've been focusing on a specific part" message.
Take care not to bend the elbow of the arm.
But this one I've done. That was the week 1. I didn't understand it week 1, but
Both arms
I did
and
fix it
pull
week 1.
down.
This one I got week 1. This one I like this
Stretch
one.
your upper arms while pulling your elbow downward.
It's one of the ones I can easily do when I'm not at the game. That I want to do some stretching just to keep my exercise going, even though I'm not doing ring fit today.
Be careful.
Because again, you want to be doing some exercise on days off. And this is one of the ones I'm gonna be doing often. Like, let's stretch those arms and shoulders or whatever. And it's easy enough to do.
Join your hands together in front of you.
And this one too.
With your palms facing out, stretch out your
This
back.
one I can do very easily, but just without the instruction, making sure I'm doing things right. So I'll just randomly get into it and just stretch and
Bring yourself
go about my
back
day.
slowly. Put your right leg forward and put your hands on your hips. Bend your right
There's one
knee
I
and
keep
stretch out your
doing,
left calf.
but I'm not sure if I'm doing it right because it's like, stretch out your oh wait. He's doing his left leg first, and then he's doing his right leg. I keep doing right first because I'm a righty.
And do your best not to bounce.
Bounce? What do you mean bounce? Bounce on my leg? Like jump up and down? So yeah, you are stretching the one that you were leaning down
Bring
on.
yourself
Okay.
back slowly.
I think my problem was I was doing right leg first, so it's stretch out your left
Widen your
calf.
stance.
Oh, so I'm
Place your
supposed
hands
to
on
be
your
stretching
knees
out the other one?
Drop your
This one, I
hips.
keep
Rotate
definitely...
your left shoulder inward and extend your left hip joint.
Okay, no, he should... When it says left shoulder inward, he's looking to his left, but his left shoulder is backwards.
Return to facing forward. Now stretch your right hip joint too.
So now his left shoulder is forward and his right is back.
Be sure not
And
to
he's
let your
looking
knees
towards his
bend
right.
inward.
Why are they calling that inward?
Bring yourself back slowly.
I guess because you're going to be leaning forward and inward
stretching is
towards your
key.
center?
Good job.
I don't know. That wording, I think, is misleading. But of course, I'm not the exercise expert. The game is, compared to me at least. And this, I've been keeping the same time every day, about 2 to 3 o'clock, every day that I do Ring Fit. Making sure I do it, but that's it. Thank you for joining me for week 2 of my log. Hope you've been getting into it too. If anything, I want to encourage people to exercise, keep healthy, all that. Take care. May the power of good... Bleh. Good night. Wow, I'm messing this up. I'm getting better at exercise, not getting better at talking. Take care. May the power of Anhid and Hogs lay waste to your gains.